Ant-Man and the Wasp is a new movie by Peyton Reed, and it stars Paul Rudd, Angelina Lilly, Michael Douglas, and Michael Pena. After the events of Captain America Civil War, Scott Lang is now put under house arrest, and now he's trying to pass time. That's up until Hank Pym comes up to him and needs him for something, for a very personal matter. So basically, Scott Lang now resuits as Ant-Man, and now joined by the Wasp. I really enjoyed the first Ant-Man. It's such a fun movie, very stylistic, really funny. Like one of the funniest movies in the MCU. I really enjoyed this movie, and his appearance in Captain America Civil War was just awesome. So obviously, I was craving more Ant-Man after all this, and I was excited for the sequel. But after Avengers Infinity War and everything that happened, I was like, oh my god, I just need something else in the MCU, because I just love this universe so much. I just need something else to tide me over. Well, we got Ant-Man and the Wasp 2 months later. I saw it. What did I think? I've got to say, I really enjoyed this movie. Like, this is such a great follow-up to the original. First off, this movie is absolutely hilarious. Now, the first Ant-Man was one of the funniest movies in the MCU, and this movie is no different. This movie is a laugh riot for the whole entire time. I was laughing, almost pissing myself at some point from the laughter at some points. Like, this movie is so funny. From beginning to end, I had a giant grin on my face because of how funny the movie is. But not just that, this movie is such a fun thrill ride for the whole entire movie. It's surprisingly refreshing after a movie like Avengers Infinity War, where it was super depressing after end, where you just feel exhausted from everything that happened the right way, by the way. But this movie is just fun. It just feels refreshing. It's such a fun 2 hours. You can just forget about your life problems, just watch it, and have such a fun thrill ride. Like, honestly, above all, you should have fun in this movie, because this movie absolutely delivers on the fun. It's just great. And the best part of the movie is that it continues the MCU tradition by being very different now. We're 20 movies into the MCU. And this is not like any other movie in the MCU. Like, not every movie in the MCU has to be about saving the world, being in the sky. Oh my god, we're all about that. No, this movie has personal stakes for the characters. It's all saving a person. And the villain has personal stakes. Everything is smaller, scaled in the right way. Like, all this makes a refreshing comic book movie. Like, that's what the MCU succeeds. They don't make the same exact movie because everyone will be fatigued otherwise. They take the genre and spin it in the head in a couple of ways. Like, I just love that with the MCU because this movie feels a whole lot different from Infinity War. And it's all great for that reason. And this all comes from writer and director Peyton Reed, who once again does a great job here. He knows how to write these characters, make all the great character moments and great character development and everything. It's all great. This movie paced perfectly, by the way. Like, the whole entire time, I was never bored. It was just relentlessly entertaining for the whole entire runtime. There's actually a lot less action than I expected from the movie, but I didn't care. But that's because all the great character moments and the great story and the great character development, like, everything just kept me entertained. It wasn't just the action, it's actually the substance in the movie. The direction is also great. Like, the sensibilities and style from the first movie return, and it's all great. He just knows how to direct a movie like this. He just does a great job. And how about that action scene? Yes, there's less action than I expected, but every single action scene is spectacular. There is so much great action here, like the shrinking abilities and everything used to their advantage, everything small scale, but it's actually used to their advantage to make really creative and great action scenes. It's not grand and big, but it's still really cool. There's this great car chase that is promised in the trailers. Like, honestly, this movie has great action, and even though there's less of it, the action that is there, you will not be disappointed. And we need to talk about the cast, which just kills it over here. First off is my boy Paul Rudd as Ant-Man. This guy knocks out of the park once again. I love him in this movie and in his role in general. He does such a great job with the comedy, the character moments and everything. I just love him so much. It's so cool to see an actor like Paul Rudd do a superhero movie like this, even though he's in his 40s. Like, he just does a great job. Angelina Lilly as a Wasp, like, she has a bigger role this time, and she was awesome. She has such a badass. She has such great action scenes, but she also has amazing chemistry with Paul Rudd. I loved her so much, and I would love to see more out of her in the MCU. Michael Douglas returns as Hank Pym. He's once again great here. He still has the crankiness, the bitterness to his character. He acts his ass off. It's just so great to have him in the MCU, and he's so good over here. But the standout for the first movie returns, who was Michael Pena as Luis. And once again, he freaking killed it. He stole the whole entire movie. He has a far bigger role here. Every single scene he was here, he stole it. He was hilarious. The moments where I say I was pissing my pants with laughter was from Michael Pena as Luis. Like, his storytelling returns. I absolutely loved the role. I wish Marvel could make a solo film out of Louise, because I would pay real money to go see that in theaters. But as for some of the new characters, we have Lawrence Fishburne, who is actually in the movie far more than the marketing suggests. He was pretty good in the movie. He has a great character. He does well with the material. And it's great to have him in the MCU instead of the DCU. Yeah, I just said it. And not just that, we have Randall Park, who isn't in the marketing at all, but he was great. He's really funny, has a cool character, plays along well with Paul Rudd. Like, I really like Randall Park. He was such a great addition to this movie. And when you talk about the CGI, now I don't know how Marvel does it, but the CGI here is incredible. All the shrinking effects once again looks insane. The quantum realm of the movie far more than it was in the first movie, and once again it's such a treat to the eye. It's such a visual beauty. Like every single CGI, every single shot of the movie looks spectacular. All looks great. My only problem with Ant-Man and the Wasp comes to the villains. First off is Ghost, played by John-Kamen. I don't think she was a bad villain. In fact, I think she was pretty good in some sense. She's conceivable. The visual effects are insane. She actually has a great character arc and everything. Like, it's a good villain in theory. She has a great backstory. But the problem is the movie doesn't really focus on her much. She's more sidelined, and the heroes get more to focus. I really think if they focus a little bit more on Ghost, like we could have had a great villain that rivals the most recent MCU villains like Thanos, Killmonger, the Vulture, played by Michael Keaton. I gotta say, like, if you just focus a little bit more, she could have been a great villain. But that also sometimes one of my bigger problems in the movie. It's Walton Goggins' character. He plays this corporate asshole. He's great in the movie. Like, he's a great actor and everything. But he's more of a disturbance, let's just say that, to Ant-Man and the Wasp for their adventure, and he doesn't have much of a character. It's more one-dimensional. I don't hate his character. He had a purpose in the movie, but I feel like they could just dial back a little bit on Walton Guy's character and dial the Ghost character a little bit up, just so we could have cared more about her and everything. That's my only problem with Ant-Man and the Wasp. But overall, I'm going to give Ant-Man and the Wasp an 8 out of 10. I had so much fun with the movie. This is such a great fall of the original. I cannot wait to see it again. It's so fun, so relentlessly entertaining. The action's great. The cast does such a great job. Yeah, it has some weakish villains, but overall, I just had a blast the whole entire time. Safe to say, I'm looking forward to more Ant-Man and MCU. And safe to say, I'm really excited for Avengers 4 now. Like, and stay after the credits. I mean, it goes without saying, but stay after the credits. You'll want to do it. Just, this is such a great movie, and if you're a fan of the MCU, you're probably going to see it already, but if you really like that first Ant-Man, you will definitely like this one. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a like, favorite, and subscribe. Click on the notification bell for alerts and brand new videos, and comment below so you guys thought the video so you can encourage me to make way more videos in the future. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video.